Righty, so we're picking up where we left off. Bag 7 got us here, so let's just have a look. There we are, bag 7, and I've just knocked off a piece. That's a good start. Long way round, quite delicate, isn't it? So bag 7 got us basically these and these. And now we're going to do bag 8. Bag 8's got a fair bit of stuff in it. We're on 8, so let's get it open and see what we're actually doing. By the way, following on from the discussion of last time about music, it turns out you can't just put the music you want. You have to use copyright-free music or systems like Epidemic Sound and stuff like that to be able to actually use it on Twitch. That's okay, you know now, and that's what we're doing. So, let's start to build. Wing with 2 black ones. They're going to be in here now, aren't they? Let's put these here. They're the little bits, and these are the ones as well. So when a bag does look simple, it actually isn't, because it's got a ton of little bits in it as well. So there we go. Get these out. That's it. Righty, so 2 blacks going in here. 1 here, and 1 here. I'll actually move this a bit so there's a bit more space, and I can come this way a bit more with the, there we are, so you can see the booklet a bit better. Right, so we've got that, followed by the piece number 10, so that should be something like, not this one, but its opposite one, which is this one. So let's see, is that right? Nope, it's this one. Not even, but they're all very similar, aren't they? These ones then it's got to be. So, let's bolt that one. These are all the same. You've got 2 lots of that one, where you've got 1 down, 1 across, yeah, just like that. And there's these ones as well, which are like this. There's 2 of those, and they're probably going to go there. So what bits you need to do that? That goes in there, like so. So we've got that done. Now in this one we need to put 2 of those which we've put. And then this one should, in theory, go like this. Making a wing connector like that, so you can see that now goes in there correctly. Then we need one of the orange bits, like that one. You need one of these, which is like that, 1 to 1, yeah, fits, so that's going in there. And then in the bottom, we've actually got black one. So let's get that one. Ooh. And the black one like that goes in here. These are the really hard ones, the black ones, they don't go in straight away. There we are, goes in. And then we're going to put that in theory across here like that. So you then end up with this piece like that. And then we're going to get a yellow one, which is needed, so one of these. And I can already see we're actually going to have to do two of these, because, or even four potentially. So let's get this one and one of those clip ones at the top, which is these ones basically. And we're going to put that like this in here and not push it down, obviously. Let's just get it in. That's as far flat as it goes, but without pushing it further. And that's basically going to jolt onto here. You can see that's going in there, yeah? And that's basically blocked that piece like that. Now we've actually got some stickers to put as well, so let's get on with the sticker part as well of it. And yeah, let's see which number we need. Number 34. 34, 34. It's not on this sheet, so it's probably on this one. 34. There's 34, so you're going to turn it around like that and put 34 on it. And this is going to basically go like this. On the wing side. And I would say that's pretty fairly straight. You can see that's gone on there. And it's making an air deflector for sure. So that one goes there, and then you've got 45, which is the piece that goes basically there. 45, and let's see if that's here. 45. Not this one. It's probably down here, or even it could be these. No, these are not 45, so it's going to be around here somewhere. 45, there it is, it's hidden here. Doesn't help that my eyesight isn't the best, but anyway, 45, and that's going to go here. Bit crooked, but we're getting that. Awesome. There we go. That's actually pretty well joined. You can see the pattern carries on perfectly. Okay, so now it wants to go onto the car. So let's see how the car is. It's turned with the wing backwards, so that's got to go this way. Wing backwards like that, and it's got to sit basically straight after. So it sits on here, and it probably carries on the bits there. It's pretty cool. I think it goes there. Doesn't actually show how far in it's going. And it's got to stop just before that, so it's going to be probably here. Alright, if it's got to finish just before that, it's actually going down one. So probably like this. And the flaps on the side now. You can see the flaps on there, like that. So we've we've done one flap. Now we need to do the other one. So where have we gone? Here, and I've pushed it down, so that's okay. So now we're making another piece, which is the back wing. You can tell because it's got the branding on it. So to give you an idea, it's roughly this part here that we're making. See the logo, so I'm going to do it like that. Right. So we need one of these, and we need two of these. One, two of these, and we need a number 10, which e poi prenderà individualmente, ci sono dei numeri che sono microscopici. This one, but it's this one. Yeah, it's got the curve and the two blacks, so that's right. So we're going to put these two in like that. Let's move a bit that way because I've gradually moved the wall. Oh, so the black bits go here and here, and this goes like that, and it forms, in theory, you see, this curvy side here like that. You see, that's curvy side like that. And then it wants you to do another one with two more of these and one more of this. So we have these here. That goes here. So we're joining it here. And so you end up with a bigger one. And now we're going to get sticker number 1. Number one. It's probably one of these. That's the one with the bit etrona, so let me see the size. It's probably these ones, look. There we are. They're slightly smaller. Number 11 goes on the right. Let's see where 11 is. On this one. Number 11. So this is going on that side, and number 1's going on this side. Okay. So this is basically going to go inside the loop here. Goes the harness there. There we are. That's right. And then number 1 goes at the other end. Number 1 at the other end. Number 1 goes on this. So put that in. And there we have it. That's actually pretty good there. Straight, nice and stuck on, and that's perfect. So we got as far as the stickers. Then we need to put the red ones at the back. We need 10 of these. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, the red ones, and they need to go all in on the back Petronas side here. So we're going to just put them all in the, and see they go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you need a total of 10, it's 5 per side. There you go. And that's actually made the red part on the end of it, and now another 5 this end. 1, 2, 5. So there you have it, the full piece with, you can see them, 10 little red bits. Right, and we've got here, now we need one long one and one short one. That's probably these two. Yeah, I would say that's about right. And they're going the short one on this side, just under the R, and a long one on this side. Yep, there you have it. That's creating the red effect there, and it's holding the flap like that. There you go, see, perfectly smooth and joined. So we've reached that one. This we'll put here, and it's probably going to have us mount it now. In fact, it is. It's going to want a blue one of these, and it wants one of those. Let's get these stickers out of the way. One of these joiner pieces here. So one of those actually, and it will, yeah, it's one of those and one of these. So let's put that here. There we go. And the flat piece goes here. There you go. So this is letting it go on here and changing basically the angle like that. So that's that one done. Then it wants 2 of these black ones. 1, 2, and it wants 2 of the little circular, like empty ones like that one. See, really small, and they go one on the end of it here, like that, with the circular, like that, and it wants one of them on this one, near the T, so on top of the T, put this one, and the circular. So there's the circular. And that's that piece done. Now it's going to have us make with one of these, one of the grey ones, one of the blue ones, and one of these blue ones here. We're going to make probably the joining panel. So this one's going to go with one of these facing down. Yeah. One of these is going to go on top. You've seen that? Sorry, a bit too far off cam. This one, and then you're going to use one of these on the top, facing slightly sideways. So you end up with a piece roughly like that. There you go. And so we've made one of them, and it goes under the wing, basically attaching itself probably. We turn it back round, it says to rotate it and put it inside. Is it here? No, so it's not in that one. It's probably going in this one. This side here. No, it's here. It's this way. It's going to go in here, like that. See? Yeah, it goes like that. And then the car is going to come back again and be positioned with the engine towards the front, so basically as it is, like this. And we're going to put that on the side. So that on the side is going to be quite complicated because it crosses over one black bit, goes the red one, goes on the blue one, that's for sure. And there was definitely nothing under that one, so it should go like this. That goes here, and then this one should hook, unless it's not actually secured, it's just showing. So that goes hooked there, and then this should, some way, get hooked across here, but there's nothing actually holding it, so it's probably going to get secured after, because I'm looking here, it's showing, needs to go upwards. But there would be this, but there's nothing actually to attach it to, so I'm either missing a piece here, or it's this vertical one here. Ah, that's it, it's the vertical one here.
Weet je nog zien dat is al.
Yeah, this goes here.
Piccolo piccolo.
Ah, yes. Okay, that's weird. Let's try that. Don't know what's happened there. Let's come back. Okay. Anyway, in the meantime, I managed to secure the side, which was that one. You see now it says Petronas on the side as well. That's pretty good. So there we go. It's one side done. Now it'll have you do the mirror of before. So we've got the whole piece exactly the same as before, just the other way around. So we're going to use this. Then it wants the orange one's after. It's going to want one of these guys like this, which is going to go there, and it wants two black ones to do that. So one black one here, and one black one here. The two black ones are then going to slot in here. Let's get them in right. Always very hard. Oh, are you kidding me? And it's going to go in the top and bottom one, so it's right like this and like this. So you have the wing bit there like that. We're remaking the orange one, so it needs an orange one, a orange one, and a smooth black one it wants, and one of these which should be down here. Let's see if that's right. 1 to 1, yeah. So that's going there. We're putting the orange one on top where there's the X. That's quite simple to figure out. There's the X at the top there, and then the black one goes underneath. And this is basically going to slot in the top here. Get it to slot in. That's it, slot it in. And now we're going to make the yellow one again, which is the same one as before. So you've got the horizontal piece like that. You've got a red one like this. That's going halfway in. That's it. And it's going to lock onto this like so. So that's locked on there, and it's basically the blocking piece. Rotate it round, and we've now got ourselves the 54, and so they're bound to be these ones. Let's see them down here. 38 is the long one, so I'll put in that one. 38 is the long one. And that's pretty darn well positioned as well. There we are. And now it needs number 54, which is probably, let's see, he's not 54 now. Probably down here somewhere, let's see. '54, there it is. And take this one and finish the wing like that. So let's put this right. It needs to join along the line. So quick trick is just to line first the grey one. That's the only one with the full picture. In fact, there you go. You now have the full picture one there. And now we're going to have to turn the car, because this is going to now go on the other side. So let's pick up the car without breaking bits off. I'm going to rotate it round, put it here, and we're going to put the piece that was here. So the yellow one's going to go roughly here. I can't remember if it was in the first or second. 1, 2, 3 was about here. So this is going to go here. And that's secured. And let's put that back because now it's going to have me do the top one again, the Petronas one on top. So let's go round. And yes, sure enough, here's the other side of the wing that we're putting together. So we're going to need 2 of these, 1, 2, 2 of these, and 2 of these. I think they were. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably these ones. One needs 1 of these. Put like so. Yeah. Let's move these out of the way so we can move the booklet forward a bit. There we go. It's going to need 2 of these in here. 1 here. And 1 here. And the flap bit is going to go here. There we go. And in fact, you've got that side air intake there and it's flat, so that's perfect. Then it's going to need 2 more here. So 1, 2, 2 more of these black ones and 1 of the large ones. I'm going to put that in the joint. And this one. And we're then going to put the mirror piece in here. So that gets you the full length. There you go. And now we're going with stickers 16 and 4. So what we're doing is we're looking for the other Petronas, is this one. So let's look at that. Yeah, there it is. This is the guy. And you've got 16 is going to the left. 16 is going to the left. So let's get that straight. There we go. And that's got you the first part of the writing. And number 4 is going to get you the other piece of writing. So let's get that. This has not been cut perfectly well, so let's pull it from the other end. Yeah, there we go. And this is going to go exactly in the opposite end, like so. And in fact, there we go. We have the other one with the writing on. So we've put them. It wants the 10 little red ones again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to put these here, because this is where the black ones we saw attach in the first one. So here's the red ones going in. Yeah, it's been so long I hadn't assembled any Lego. I couldn't even remember how the new bits felt. They're so smooth and hard, where once you've had the Lego for a long time, they all soften up. When I was younger, I used to do loads of Lego building. So basically all my pieces were like super soft and they would just nearly slip in without even pushing them. These that are brand new, yeah, the black ones tend to be the hardest as always, but also these red ones aren't bad. So here are the 10 red little dots that we now need, 1 short and 1 long, as we know already. The straps, and we're putting the short one on this end, short one on this end, and long one on this end. So there you go. That makes that one perfectly done well. Righty, so moving on, we now need to attach that one. So quite simply this time again, we've already got most of it in place. All we've got to do is secure it down the other end. So let's see if, look. I was forgetting a couple of bits there. So this one then needs a blue one and a black one. So that's one of these. Blue and black one, that's going on the end here with, that's it, yeah, this going here, and this is going basically here, so it can put it in wrong. Yeah, that's actually correct, it's going in this way, and this is the one with the teeth is going this way round. So. And that gives you the possibility to move that part like that. So we put that one, then we need two black, and two round little black ones, like last time. So one's going on the end this time, so one's going on the end here, and that's going on here, and then the other one is going at the end here, with a little round one there as well. And the little round ones here. Right, so we've got those done, then now we need the red one again. So it's one of these grey ones, a blue one, and that weird shaped one that we used before. Okay, bits are gradually becoming less, so let's put these here so that we don't lose them. I used to always keep in little boxes all the little pole ones, and then all the others were separate, but I definitely won't be doing that now. So this goes here, goes in, the grey one goes on top, comes out through, there we go, and then on top of this we're putting this one, which will then give us the angle for after. So then this attaches to the, let's turn it around, and we've got to basically attach it, if I remember right, here on the end a bit, so as to end up again with something like that. So you can see that's basically on the end bit there. We've done that, we've attached that, and we've done this bit. So this time we've put all the right bits. Now we're going to go back here, and in theory, if we get this up without breaking it, what we want to be doing is mirroring the other one. So if the other one had the Petronas like this, then this is going to have to basically clip in on here. Yeah, it clips in on here. That keeps it secured, and then the other piece clips it on here. And in that way you've basically got, just get that in. Oh gosh, it's always very hard, these black ones. There we are. So now you've got the Petronas written across the top, just like you do in the model. So there we go, put that there. That wasn't too bad. We've secured it, so now it's probably going to have us do some other wingtips or something. Do you know what? That actually looks like it could have been a seat, but it's probably not. So we need one of these free ones, so let's see if that's correct, yeah. And 4 of the blue ones, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. What we're going to do is put it like that, put the grey one here, it's going to secure it like that, blue one goes in like this, blue one goes in like this, right, wrong way around, goes in like this, there we go, and 2 more go this way, one here, and one here. Then we need one of the tours black, so that's tour black, and that's going basically, it's identical, so it can go across any of the 2 ways, and it's making like a sort of sandwich like this, you see? That goes like that, and then that goes through like that, you see, it's going through, then it wants a second one, always the same. Cool. Sorry guys, that went under, and it wants a second one here, so we're going to put that through as well. And there goes the second one, so you get kind of thickness in the middle. Then we've done that, there was two of them, we've done one there, now it wants this very strange shape here, this one, and it wants a black one, it's long as 3 as well, so that's going to be definitely this one. Let's check. Yeah, one of these, and it wants a red one of this, and all we're doing here is putting this through both ends. Am I right? Two red ones, so it wants one on the inside and one on the outside. Okay, it's quite an interesting move, that. So it wants one there, then it wants one in the middle like that, and then it wants a third one on the outside. Third one on the outside. Again, these when I was little used to only be grey. Now you can get them black and yellow and all sorts of other colours that there wasn't before. And now this apparently is gonna go with, yes, there we go. That's going with this underneath and these two through the blue. So you end up with, there you are, see? That's underneath and it's going across that. Right, so we've built that one. Now it actually wants you to put a circle, black circle it needs across here. So a black circle across here. It's moving it out. And then it wants the other one of this to shut it off at the other end. So this is shutting it off the other end, and this needs to, there we go. So that's built this. On the end of these, then you need two more of these weird ones. Where are they? Let's see if these are specific with the bits on the end, or yes, here they are. They were down the other end here. It's these ones. One goes at the top here, going forward, and the other one on the other side. Here we go, going forward. So that's that piece done, and then it's asking you to have, we've done that. Now moving on, it's asking two of these green ones, 4 little red ones, my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, 2 of these little ones, 2 of the little ones, and probably 2 of the other ones like this. We'll see if it's these or not, but I think no, this one definitely isn't, this one is. Righty, so now what it's wanting us to do is get an angle, put a red one on one end, like that, put another red one on this end, and that would put there, and then it's saying to do it times 2, so we're going to do it already. So you put another one here, and another one here. So there goes the red ones, and then probably on the end of these, you've got one with the wingtip this way, one with the wingtip this way. Yeah, sometimes it helps to just pair them up already, and then the other one is one like this, and one like this. One like this and one like this. So there we've got 2. We've got this bit now, and this probably is going to go and slot in here. So one here, interesting piece, and one here. There we go. So that's created this. You can see it here. Quite an interesting piece. And here we are basically going to get, I've got a feeling that actually could really be the seat, because at this point if we get the model without picking out from the wrong areas and put it here, most probably, yeah, it is the seat, because you've got this, you've got the, so it's saying go here and lock it in from, where is it having it lock it in? Surely it's not this bit. So what's not clear is how's it locking it in? Ah, yes, the seat goes like this and this is locking in there. That's how it's going. So it's going to lock in, hopefully, this front bit. There we are. Voila. How cool is that? You've actually got the seat in there now. So there's the seat for a lie down position. And let's see what else it's having us do, because that's put the seat in, and now we're putting on there a yellow one. So I've got a feeling this is going to be adding some bits. Yeah, if you see this now, we're going to move it a bit this way. Let's get these bits out in a sec. Because it now wants us to add stuff sideways. So put this here. You can actually see it cool. So from above, and I've got a feeling you're not going to be able to see it that well unless, well, no, I suppose you can. It's basically going into this red one and it's going down. There you go. It's there on the red one. Then what are we building here? We're building another wing tip of some kind. So you need it's got nothing to do with it, piece of plastic. It's going to need a blue one of these. Let's put that on that. Blue one of these and a red one of these for locking it. And the blue one's going inside the red one. Okay. Quite interesting. Blue one going inside the red one. Blue one going inside the red one. Then taking two of these side ones. So 1, 2, I'm assuming these are the ones. Yeah, 2 of these. And we're making it into a thing of this type. So one's going on top, like one's going on top, and one's going underneath, and underneath, pushed right up. So what you're ending up with is 2 of these like that, and a little bit of red there that's probably going to clip in somewhere. Here we're going to get one of the wings, not this one, but this one probably, yeah. That's right, and this mechanism's going to secure, when you put the wing down like that, into, let's see how it does it. So it's putting it there. Yeah, so we need a blue one still, and a black pole one. Let's see if there's a black pole one here. Yeah, there we are. So holding it like this, you can see that. One blue one's going in here. One blue one's going in here, and one black one is going at the bottom. One black one at the bottom. There you go. The wing's like this, and this is going to basically attach here. So you should be able to see that we're attaching it. Black one's always harder for some reason. These black ones are really hard. Oh God, come on, man. So the blue one goes in straight away. The black one's really, really hard. There we go. That one's in, and that one's in too. Okay. So you end up with the wing like that, see? I'm going to put that there. There's probably going to be a sticker involved here at a certain point. It wants another one of these and 2 of these. So 1, 2. And we're going to put them through the bolts here. So let's get this a bit that way so you can actually see what's going on. This goes through like that. The second one goes through in the same way. Same way. and underneath basically is going to stick. If I put the wing like this, it needs to stick like so. Am I right? Let's try and push it through. It should go in. God, these black ones are really hard. There we go. That decided to go in. Don't quite know why. Then on there, there's another one going. It's going to need two more of these. One, two, and it wants them the other way around. So probably like this. One. Yeah, two. See? So what it wants is a kind of flat lock like so. And it's still adding some bits because it wants two red ones. And that's two of these. One. Two red ones. It wants one of these flappy ones like that. And one of those corner flappies like so. And this one's going to basically have a red one sticking out of one side here. Let's put it the right way around. This way. Can you see that? Yeah, so one's going in here. That's really hard. So put them this way around. Yeah, so that's one in. Then the second one is going to stick out of here. On the side. Like so. There we go. Let's see if I can keep it under an hour. That goes there. The bottom one goes here. You get an expanded length of air duct, and that then goes on the side. Wow, I would dare say goes, let me see, something like, with the flap down, probably here. Is this free? Yeah, it was free. And that sort of creates this fan duct system like this. Fan duct and more stickers, 68 and 47. So we've got 47 is probably one of these. Let's see, 47, 40, yeah, here it is, 47, that's going along that. There we go, 47 along there, and 68 is a little piece, probably this one. 68, yeah, there it is, 68. 68, going across the duct here. And that's going across that. And that's the duct done. Now let's see where this needs to be plugged in on. So this is with the front, and it's going with the air duct like this, and it's going just behind the steering wheel. Probably, let's see, probably like that, I would say, or can't go there, can't go there. It's definitely going behind the steering wheel, so something like this. Could it be? Let's see if it goes in. Quite hard. Oh gosh. No, it can't go in there, so it's got to be here then. That's it. And that's gone in there, creating basically the front air duct. Yeah, that's right. That's got it in right. It's nice having us build the second one, and we've basically finished. So we need a blue one and a red one. Blue and a red. The blue goes in here. Then you need two of these. Two of these, of which one goes on the blue one, like so, and one goes on the red one, like so. Let's get that in there, and you turn it, and then basically you get it. Oh, sorry guys, this, I don't know why this time is timing out so quickly, but anyway, there is where the actual thing is, and we've built it like that. Then you need just put my chops a minute. Right, so now we're getting the piece that we've just made. We're adding one black and one blue. So here's the blue one and one black. One black. Putting the blue one across here, like this. There we go. And putting the black one across here, like so. So, then we're getting the wing, which is here, putting it vertically, holding the piece out like that, and rotating it so that that sticks both bits in here. One and two. So that's attached to that back piece. Go, then we put the wing like this so that we can see that everything looks about right. Yeah, and we're then putting together one black one, this black one here, with two of those little pastel shaped ones, so that's one and two, and we're putting them through here. So one across here, goes in, one across here, goes in. They're the two that go in, and they go in horizontally. So if I remember correctly, that was like this. Just a bit hard, the black ones always. There we are. So that goes in like that. And you're left with the horizontal, and then you're making the vertical with another two pieces like this. One, two, and they're going in vertically here. One here, and one here. One there, one there, so that's that one. Now we're making the little flap again, so it's one of these, and two red ones like that. Put the wing like this, one piece is going in like so. This goes this way, this goes this way. Am I right, or did I put it the wrong way around? So let me check this a minute. So one goes here for sure, that's right for sure, that goes like that. The other one goes this end, okay. Right, and then the little flappy goes here. And it basically makes another of these cooler ducts, which then goes, if I put this here like so, that's going to basically clip in, if I remember correctly, here. Yeah, so that basically makes a flap like that. Then we've got stickers number, and that's got to be this last one, 52. Yeah, that's the last one of those horizontal ones like that. That goes straight here, this angle here, goes with this angle here. Slightly crooked. Get this angle right, because I don't want it looking rubbish. So the angle is going to be about so. Yeah, there we go, about so. And then it's going to want another smaller one, which is number 73. 73. by heart now, these stickers, so that's basically going here and attaching to the flap here. There we go. That's pretty good, look at that, perfect. And then it will have us probably secure it to the other side of the front, if I'm guessing right, because it's going to have it say go here, and this was basically right next to this, so it goes, to stand up to do this, because it goes in here, there you go. So you've got the flaps going sideways, and it's probably using these last two bits to make the little flap thing. So what's it doing? Is it doing it times 2? What do we need? One of these, one of these, 2 of these, and 2 of the black ones. 2 of the black ones. And it's saying put one of these with this. There you go. And it's saying put a circular one on here. And it's having you put another one on here. Circular one on there, circular one on here. Okay, and then it's having you put the 2 black ones, one here, and one here. This is going one in from the thing here, so that's practically here. That's probably going to hold the front wing. Let's see if it has you do a second one. Yeah, exactly the same on the other side. And that probably will complete our build today, because there's that. There's 2 of these, 2 of these, a black one of this, and that's practically it. And then we've got these 2 that go here. So got this going into this, then you've got a loop going through there like that, then you've got another one going through like this, like this. That's gone through like that, then it's going to use 2 of these, one here and one here. They're going to go over here, like that. The grey is going to go in front, and it probably ends like that, yes, because then we put this grey one in here, like so. Don't know if it's going to go pushed right in or not. These are 3 spares that we're going to put in the spares bag. And so that was number 9. So just to recap, number 9 gave us the back covering of the engine, sides there, gave us the flaps underneath, gave us the seat, so you can sit in it, extended the steering part, so that's probably going to connect to something on top. And last but not least, it gave us the 2 side protections of the pilot, which will then turn into wheel arches along here, which is where the wheel's going to actually sit. And then it's given us this front attachment for the, let's push it back a bit, for the nose. So with that, we've reached bag number 9, and we'll see you next time. Bye.